Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Let's tee this one up.
Utah State lined up ready to deliver the opening kickoff.
What up, Kevin Jameson? What up, dog? Thanks for the like. KJM.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Aztecs return team will have that offense backed up. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You've got all guns blazing.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down.
San Diego State so bright.
Back to throw, it's Crispin. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback.
Go on, man. Gotta go.
What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Using the quick game. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Aztecs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it in the end zone.
Too easy for them.
San Diego State.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 23. So Utah State's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. Coming after it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if
4 or 5
they throw it
stars
again.
trying to come into the zone.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Firing to the right, complete. Still running at the 40. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down
quicker.
to the 37. The Aggies
Acceleration.
will have it 1st and 10.
Run game.
They're going to throw it again. Finds his tight end.
How can I throw that in
Down
front?
quickly. Minimal gain there.
Get
Still a
that
bit
ball
short
in
of the
front
1st down.
ever.
Nice quick throw there. It's so
turning their
important for
back
quarterbacks
body.
to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and
Should be a
confident. You
lead
want to just
throw,
get the
you
ball
know?
out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Ball spotted at the
It should be
27. It's 1st and 10.
not upfield.
Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah,
But
he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job
woo,
by the defense.
woo.
He's brought down, but he's
Body.
got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Made all them.
That throw and catch, a really good example of
moves.
why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it to
1 in
the
3 teams gonna play me
touchdown,
like you
Utah
freaking.
State.
You know, this guy's had
Now
a big
he
role in this
changed.
offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And we're
What up,
all
Wyatt?
square
What up,
as he's
No?
set to kick it away.
Jason. No mercy. Say that you
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Maybe you got
The
hit with an
Aztecs
ad, my
offense
bad.
ready to go back to work.
Say what up.
Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they
Who's
can't
got
go
that
too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Shakes off the defender. Now they've got
Damn.
breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to
All right,
the
big
20.
down, big down, big down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys
They
to
are
the box,
puberty.
more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's
No.
taking the shot.
That was my
Oh, and
zone.
he gets downfield for the big catch.
That's my fault.
Off he goes.
It's my
And
fault.
they finally get him stopped.
That was my
and
deep
it's
zone.
A big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Aztecs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs!
Had the 3rd down. Just didn't
Well,
get
they
the
started
stop
with
on the
horrible
3rd
field
down.
position, but ended with
Third and
perfect
long.
field position in the middle of the end
We
zone.
wanted.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were
DBs that
physical.
can't play
Skilled
man on
players
this
made
team.
it happen with
Just
the
can't
ball in
play.
their hands, and the quarterback
Strictly
really showed
man.
command on that last drive.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Makes it.
Ah.
Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return.
Holding. Receiver team.
See, baby.
So the
Could have used
decision
a
has been made,
kickoff
and the coach
return.
will take the penalty.
It's a rare
1st
one.
down for this offense. He's going to pass. He finds his man. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sampson. It's complete. They
I
didn't
did
get a
not
ton
mean
of
to
yardage
go.
there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. And that one falls incomplete. They try to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. It is a valuable tool to have
Missed
a
him.
quarterback that can extend a play like that. But
That was
sometimes
late
it's smart to
anyway.
be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out,
Wow.
you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
A 3rd and long coming up here. They want to just keep throwing it. He's going for it all. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggie! And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top covering 79 yards. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
We get a stop.
I'll tell you what, man, when you're giving up
You
points
gotta
like
get a stop.
this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Third and one.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Aztecs will call on their punt team.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield, and they got to the quarterback.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it down.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And excellent.
Surprised I didn't get a hold or a block in the back. Any kind of call there.
Put a stop to it. Utah State comes to
That's
the
all I
line
get
with a
on
1st and
running
10.
plays from Runner Center.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
See, man, like,
well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play.
Can't get the ball ever in front.
He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
the ball should be out in front, catch, rack.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Going with the ground game left.
Okay.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now they regain the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Miami had a dominant win The kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Dropping back, it's Crispin. Fires to the big fella.
Right
I tell you,
in
I
front
love
of
the
me.
play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to throw on second down.
I wanted to go there. I wanted to.
And they reacted well to the completion,
My back
but
will
it was
be there.
too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Smashes ahead. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Right back to the well. He's there to make the stop.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top.
Oh,
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on
been
that
awesome
play,
if I
taking everything away,
redirected
forcing
that
the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
easy field goal. Oh, never mind.
It's good. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to...
And the quarterback is snowed under. Not a lot of productivity on the last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Really bad.
3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the
Very many
incompletion.
3rd and 19
Third down,
calls.
you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert it on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he could not get loose on the run.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Nowhere to go in the ball.
Wide up. Nice play.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was hit just
All right.
as he
Run
released
the
it,
ball.
and it falls to the turf.
Run.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Gets it out fast. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it down. 26, a gain of 1.
And a lot of times you want those
use all my
plays,
cover
you want
3s,
those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but...
And that pass picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
I didn't.
A lot of quarterbacks have so
I hit
much
the triangle, but I
hit the ball in tight
it
windows.
almost didn't want to
How about
react.
the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to throw, it's Sampson. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys, already.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
That's it.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Utah State 31.
He'll bring it out.
17.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, let's see what adjustments the San Diego State offense has made this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield.
Why does it make my...
Put it
Why
right
does it
on
make...
him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. That quarterback was doing his best. Houdini escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. And that's just a
grounding
misfire, not even close to his
grounding.
receiver.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Aztecs offense
Bad decision. I should have just ran and got the first down.
This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Crispin. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On second down, he's looking downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Grab near the marker. It's O'Connell. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Flat defender.
Defense has to do a better job affecting the quarterback, guys, on money downs. Third down, you've got to be able to affect him, and the pass pro that time was just way too good.
He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. One more snap coming before halftime. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
And they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Oh, what a grab by the defense.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle. It's O'Connell. At the 20, he's got space.
You serious?
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Power football with the run. Able to get one down to the 15. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Back to pass, it's Crispin. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown,
I was expecting maybe RPO. I didn't expect flat.
Start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question,
gave it
will
up.
they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score.
What's up,
you
B?
get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Back-to-back drives on me. Threw
And
the
he's
pick.
coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 30,
Probably
but
should
a
have had that
productive return after deciding to bring it out. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They make the stop, but there is a flag
I can't
on
run the
field.
ball
We'll see
without
what that's
the
all
flag.
about.
Illegal block on the back. Offense.
Just
The
can't.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Try it again.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Hopefully give us a 3rd and short.
Running back searching for a hole. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
He's got blocked.
He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is right at the 50.
Boys.
Great field position for the offense. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on 1st down.
Good drive right.
Have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to let more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Right, he's ready to take a shot. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Caught in the backfield, it's O'Connell. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Well, we're in a ball game now, boys.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd.
Freak.
That scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And here's the return.
Nice block.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense.
All right, let's find 84.
Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off.
Running toward the tape. Finding an escape route. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Utah State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Game changer.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what
I'll help him up
in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll leave it with him.
Whoa, nice haul.
Oh, he gave him the dead leg. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Might as well give it to him again. They
Dude,
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no
I gotta,
room to run
I
there,
gotta
and you
turn
wonder
off
after that loss on first down
the
where they
stick,
turn
switch
now.
stick.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
From the gun, the running back has it.
I don't know if it's
He's
any
dropped
better than
behind
just
the line of
being
scrimmage.
really
That'll be
good
a
at
loss of
switching the
3.
circle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I just don't know.
Third down
I've had more
conversion's
problems with
always a
switch stick
huge
than
stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27.
it helping me.
He's looking downfield to throw. Got it set up on the outside.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you get the completion, whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
Ah,
That nifty return sets
sell.
up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Back to pass, it's Sampson. Gets it out quickly. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And the ball comes out. What a
No, he's not.
play.
No, he's not.
The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there.
Take control of this game.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. You take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And he's
doing
got
safety?
it.
I
Touchdown,
should have
San
post
Diego
switch.
State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just
Oh,
being caught. No, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right.
11
The play
should
will
have been
stand.
picked.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update,
14
let's go to Kevin
points for
Connors
them.
in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, you can hear pigs singing inside our studio. They're up by 25 over Georgia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, look out! He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This Utah State offense has it going. Got it behind the line. It's Tuggle. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And they make the tackle, but
there it
the
is.
official tossed
There's
his
another flag on the run.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
On the ready.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A 1st down run in the red zone. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Off play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Aggie! They move on top here in the 4th.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
About to kick it off after punching it in.
All right, boys. Come on, defense. One more. Give me one more stop. Earn you one more stop. Earn you one more stop.
Probably second-guessing that return.
Man them all up.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Peter always got these
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
secret moves.
Looking
It's
for a
stopped in
man.
the
It's
hole.
Crispin. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and
The
they got
combo
enough
has
for the
been
1st down.
hurting today.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that...
Looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection
behind
going
both
for
of
the
you.
big play.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Hey, we got the
Traffic
big call.
intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Utah State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this offense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll throw it on first down.
Yep.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
To the air. It's Crispin. Fires to the right. Complete downfield.
I lost track of where he
He's
was.
run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a
Looking at
big
the other
pickup
route,
and
going
moving to
across.
6 for a first down. And the Aztecs look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it
Watch,
to your
I'm going to play
playmaker.
hard flat
A lot of
this
times
time.
he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here,
get
but it's
cooked.
still a positive game.
On the top.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
Or not.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they
Come
stopped
out.
him short.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you
Zero
come up with
blitz.
one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in a game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting threes up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Finds his back in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. And he's going to be taken down, but
He
there's a
finally get a
penalty flag
flag.
on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Crispin. Coming after him. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass.
I switch.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown Aztecs.
It might have not already,
That big
but
score
I
makes
thought
the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense
It
got what they
switched
needed.
it.
More work to do.
Oh,
but you had to
weird.
get this
Now
done
they're going to go
first.
for 2. It's
No backs
weird.
with the quarterback as they line up
Weird
for
like
2.
this.
The snap sets up to throw. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point
I'm
try.
up 8. I gotta
Almost
go
ready to
for 2.
kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Let's see if we can get a holding
Guys,
order
the Utah
blocking the
State
back.
offense about to give it another go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling
rush
has
defense
been
is pretty
working.
good.
Just get back to doing what you're good at.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away.
Oh, bad
It's
read.
complete to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. Third down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up fourth.
Pretty solid
Bad
coverage
read,
there,
Mark.
and they'll
You're
stop
right,
him at
Jesse.
the 26. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense.
That just
Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Crispin. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. After the misfire, now on second down. The aerial assault continues. And he'll tuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming.
More,
so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Another incompletion. No.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
bailed out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Bailed out.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
So fast.
Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Sampson. Makes the grab over the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Seal it.
They
Boom.
give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Hammer,
That is
meet, nail.
exactly what you want
Nail,
your
meet,
offense
coffin.
to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Trying play action. Looking left. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He caught it into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but a nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field.
I shouldn't score. I just should have.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it,
GG's.
the ground. And most of the time when you do this,
Lucky
the ball
one.
game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
One of my kids is like, whoa, what's